What's up? Happy Thursday. Welcome to Rave Tour Guide Thursdays, back with I believe our 5th edition here. If you're in the chat right now, thank you. One of the first in here, and I appreciate ya. Today we got some news to talk about. We got some new lineup drops. We got the Niteharts lineup has dropped. The Temper Festival lineup dropped. We have the Escape lineup that dropped. We have some big festivals happening this weekend, including Elements Festival. We have Outside Lands. The active track definitely caught me sneezing. Let's see, should I keep that on? It's kind of making me dizzy. What up, Logan? How you doing? Happy Thursday. How's life? How's Denver? Summer's finally coming to a close here, so I feel like things are gonna kind of chill out and I can focus on the channel. Yeah, even I'm getting distracted with it. I'll turn it off. Nailed it. Is he still following me? No. Okay, cool. All right, let's dive right in. Let's check it out. So first up, we have the Niteharts 2026 lineup that just dropped. Let me see if we could pull it up. That is huge. Like, I am next to convincing Monica that we have to go. All right, she's got a VIP ticket, and I just have to secure one. Had family in town, very nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I got my family coming in the end of the month. What'd you guys do? Did you take them to Casa Bonita? I don't know. I think it's like a one-time thing. What'd you guys end up doing? I really enjoyed the Rhino District. We were thinking about coming out for, show, and we were thinking about where we're gonna stay, and I think that area near the Larimer Lounge sounds nice. Like, if I were to go back, I would probably stay there. That way I don't have to like be far from like the city center. Like when we were for Red Rocks, I felt like we were kind of far from the center. I would have loved to have been downtown. That place was cool. But yeah, we have Niteharts popping up. Okay, let me see. Oh my gosh, official Niteharts resale marketplace is open. I don't know about that. I don't know if we can trust some of the resale. Okay, so official Niteharts resale marketplace is now live, now available via Ticketmaster Exchange. Now, the last time I looked at this, I was able to find, okay, so no tickets available. But when I searched, VIP tickets available. Oh, snap, $624, bro. I'm going. Mrs. Tour Guide, if you're watching this later, like that's not a bad price for a 3-day festival in San Diego. For me, it's like, what up, Jimmy? Thanks for being here. Shawnee, what's up? Happy Thursday. How y'all doing? Thanks for tuning in. How y'all been? I know it's been a minute. Jimmy, since we've last saw each other at the World Party Parade. That was so cool. I think probably one of the best parts of my year so far. Yeah, I feel like the mountains in Denver would be really cool to check out. I mean, definitely didn't spend a lot of time out there, but when we were there for Red Rocks, I think like that gave us like a little taste of what the rest of nature could be. The mountains in SoCal definitely are a lot different than the mountains out in Denver. So definitely would love to check that out. Glad you got to be with your family. That's awesome. And we love Griffin. Like, I was just listening to Griffin's set at Tomorrowland on the way home from work today. So that was really cool. I think Griffin is up there as like one of my top favorite DJs, with Armin too. I like the melodic bass, the lyrics, and that song that Griffin has with Slander is actually one of our wedding songs. So So I haven't actually posted that. I've been thinking about posting that. I have like a whole video from our wedding that pairs together one of those Griffin Slander songs. I'm kind of blanking now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, All You Need to Know with Griffin and Slander. That was one of our songs that we have in our wedding video. I should definitely post that. Okay, I digress. Snapdragon Stadium is down here in San Diego. It's a brand new stadium. It's where the San Diego San Diego Football Club actually plays their games. And last year I was thinking that Niteharts was actually going to be inside of that venue, but it turns out that the event was actually in the parking lot. So the parking lot outside of Snapdragon Stadium is huge. So it's possible we might be inside Snapdragon this year. It's possible that the event is taking over a larger part of the parking lot. So this is going to be 3 days, and I believe 2 or 3 stages. And so it looks like the lineup by day has finally got released. I think it got shown like as a whole yesterday. And so we have some rumors to discuss here. And I think if you guys want to chime in with what you know or what you've heard of, there are some things here that I've seen online that are like spreading around as rumors. One of them being the Thai Boy Digital Sweetum R. Somebody's saying like that might be Skrillex. Because Skrillex isn't on the lineup unlike he was last year. So let me know if you guys heard about any of this stuff. I saw a couple posts talking about Skrillex. We have ISO EXO HCD, which I have no idea is about. So I'm curious, what's the HCD part? Is it gonna be like, is it an artist? Is it like a person? Is it like a project that he's working on? After that, we have Jane Remover, Frost, Children, DJ set. And then also Porter Robinson on day one. That's sick. Like Porter Robinson's got a lot of variety to his music in the way he plays. So it would be interesting to see what he ends up doing for this festival, right? Is he gonna bring out his trap? Is he gonna bring out his, album that he made with like Madion? We have Yaego Devault for day one, and then Saturday we have ISO Knock, which with a couple of hearts next to that one. So that's definitely gonna be a big back-to-back, because of course it's the two big headliners, ISO EXO and Knock 2. You have Dane, Thai Boy Digital, and Sweetum R. That's the one that people are throwing around right now. Might be Skrillex. Some people are saying it's like 3 different people. I think why not have Skrillex at this festival? Like, what a great way to really keep that connection between like an OG and like the up and coming, like the younger generation of people, of artists, right? Especially ISO EXO and Knock 2. So that would be really sick. We got to see him we went to this festival last year, which is, kind of a no-brainer. Like, we live here in San Diego. Like, it's only like a 35 minute drive down to Snapdragon. So we don't have to get a hotel. I could still work on these days. So really want to go. Right now, Monica has the VIP, and I just have to get another VIP ticket. So $924 back over here. It doesn't sound, $624. Oh my God, $924 would be gnarly. But $624 for a VIP ticket right now to resell. For the rest of day two, we have Kim J, 2 Hollis, LYNY, and Flava D. Now, let's see if I can do this. I'm not monetizing, so like, is it okay if I play a little bit of music? I don't know. I haven't ventured into that realm of live streaming yet, so. Some people are saying that there's, it's like definitely trap heavy. Definitely bass heavy. Seen words like experimental bass being thrown out. It's really fast. Like the style of music that I'm hearing at Niteharts is like really fast. I think it's about maybe like 150 BPM. It's definitely faster than house music, but not as fast as hard style. It's like also kind of close to hard techno, which is what you kind of hear for the whole weekend. Last year, I think it was Knock 2 B2B DJ Snake as well, and that was a really good set. It's like DJ Snake is also very, has good variety. He can play that trap music, but also play some of that house and also the bass house. And of course, he's got like, what is it? The pop style of music also. Like everybody knows a lot of songs. Anyone know, Shawnee asked if anyone knows if Insomniac has a resale site. To my knowledge, there hasn't ever been a legit reselling site. Like I feel like you can still buy your tickets off of like other sites, but it's definitely a risk with how the Insomniac does their like, wristband replacement thing, where anyone who buys a ticket, the original ticket holder can always like cancel the original wristband and replace it for a $50 fee. And I think that keeps the resale market kind of at bay, so that way people aren't scalping their tickets often. But I think it makes it hard. Like what if somebody doesn't want, like can't go for whatever reason? Of course, best case scenario, you're able to buy from someone like that who you can trust, who will sell you that ticket. So it's always a risk, and last when we were at EDC and we were getting through security, we had to get wristbands reprinted or revalidated or whatever. We had to get these new wristbands updated. And while we were there were people who would like walk up and be like, my wristband's not scanning. Can I get a new one? And they would tell these ticket people that their wristbands aren't working, and they would tell the people working the booth would say, the ticket has been like deactivated. The original pass holder canceled this one. So what people do is like they like sell these tickets and then they like deactivate the ticket and get a new ticket. So they sell the ticket and they were able to make money. So that's kind of a tough one, So I don't think they have a resale, but definitely, hopefully you can find people who you can trust and then buy the ticket from. I hope so. I would hate for any scamming. I hate it. I hated seeing it when I was seeing it there and people were like being turned away because their tickets weren't working. But I did see once EDC had a resale site for their tickets one time. So for day 3 at Niteharts, another big festival here happening in the US. We have this festival has been running now for its 2nd year, and I think a lot of us are excited to see a festival kind of growing and joining the space. It's a whole new festival, a whole new vibe. So really hope the best for Knock 2 and ISOXO in this festival. So day 3, we have Knock 2 B2B DJ Snake. We have Born, Underscores, Night Punk, Hamdi, Control Freak, and one of my artists that I would be really excited to see is RL Grime. Like one of the best trap DJs that I've heard. We got to see him, I believe it was probably at Hard Summer back in the day when it had its run by the former organization or for the former owner of that brand. Trap music really had a year. That was like when Carnage was Carnage instead of Gordo. So, I feel like that would be someone really sick to see on this lineup too. If Gordo did like a Carnage set, I feel like it would pop off here for sure. So that's some of the big news this week. We have that Niteharts lineup released. Single day tickets will go on sale tomorrow. If it's anything like this ticket sale before, it's probably going to sell out in a few minutes. So who would if you guys could get tickets to go to this festival, who would be your top 2 or 3 artists to see? I'd love to hear from you. Next up, we have the Escape Psycho Circus lineup that was also released. So that's a big festival down here for Halloween for people who are in Southern California or even in the neighboring states like Las Vegas or Nevada. Although this is a really good, really cool festival to visit during the Halloween season. So let me see if I can pull up this lineup here. I agree. Porter Robinson, one of my all-time favorites. Like Language has to be one of my favorite songs, of course. I think the album before Something Comforting. Let's see if I can find it, but Porter. Oh, Worlds, yeah, that was the album. So that came out in 2011. The album Nurture was also really good. That came out in 2021. That was a bit different from what he had been doing in the first album. We got to see him do a show with Madeon. I think that was for their like Shelter tour. So that was really cool. I would love to see Porter. We saw him at EDC in 2026. But he's like all over the place. Like I love those throwback sets. So now his new stuff is like it can be have some good variety to it. All right, so lineup for Escape had dropped. Boom. Oh my gosh, it's ahead. 9-9, AC Slater, Adventure Club. Who else? Oh, Alok. I feel like Alok would be probably a really good set to see if you saw his stuff that he's doing right now in Ibiza. I would definitely go catch Alok. Who else is on here? I would see Kuhn, B2B, DJ Isaac. That would be a really fun hardstyle vibe. Little set going on there. Cyclops. We saw Cyclops at the end of EDC Vegas when we went for only one day. Ooh, well, Dabin for sure. Darren Styles, more hardstyle. And then Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike. That would be awesome. Dimitri Vegas was not in attendance at this year's Tomorrowland due to like an illness, but Like Mike came out. That was sick. Disco Alliance gonna be there. I love Disco Alliance. So that's like, I would listen to Disco Alliance. I listen to Disco Alliance on a regular, especially like, I feel like it's like California sound. Like driving down the beach, listen to like one of his songs is fun. And then also like the hip hop. I like the hip hop blend of his sound, Disco Alliance sound. Who else is on there? DJ Fresh, Excision. This is cool. I always like keep an eye on the sets that have parentheses next to them. So Frontliner with a Journey set, that might be fun. Galantis. Ooh. Ice Cube. Okay, so that's a really interesting one. So seeing Ice Cube on the lineup here for Escape Psycho Circus, that's really interesting. I'd love to catch that set. Not sure like what kind of vibe. Is it just gonna be him rapping? Is it gonna be him rapping like over EDM? Like what if he comes out with T-Pain? I don't know. But some good people on the lineup. You have Kid, or KD presents Kill the Kid. Kai Wachi. Ooh, Ladyface, B2B Looney Tunes. Some fun hardstyle. And a lot more artists down here. Steve Aoki. Vanessa B2B question mark. I feel like that's probably going to be B2B. Vanessa B2B Walker and Royce. I mean, they're always doing that. So that I thought that said Zed, but it does it? Yes. I was like, who's Zito? Indira Pagnotta would be cool. Oh, okay, yeah. Nice. Indira Pagnotta. Oh, I was trying to play music, but completely forgot. This is Indira Pagnotta, Dragon. Oh, yes. I like it. It's giving like warehouse. Black leather. It's fast. Oh, it's giving big room. Like circuit ground vibe. Okay, excellent recommendation. Catching this at Escape Psycho Circus would probably be the move. Especially at like 11 o'clock at night, right? But yes, Escape Psycho Circus, this lineup has officially dropped. Big festival down here in Southern California. So if you are gonna be in SoCal and looking for something to do this Halloween, check out Psycho Circus. We have seen some of the other shows at the nearby, over in Arizona, there's Boo Halloween. And if you're down in New Orleans or Texas, you have Freaky Deaky. Let me see if I pull up the next festival. We have Temper to pull up. Temper. That's a good one. Now it's in my head. Dorothy, hello, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you again, everyone, for being here on Rave Tour Guide Thursdays, where we talk about some of the news, some of the festivals happening in during the weekend, and then also talk about some shows that are coming up. Let me see. I was looking for the lineup for Temper Festival. How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in. How are you, Dorothy? Okay, pulling up the Temper Fest lineup. Okay, this is a festival show-ish thing happening on December 30th, just a few days before New Year's Eve. So this is like a New Year's Eve festival. It's a single day, and it's held at Petco Park in San Diego, one of the most beautiful baseball parks in the country. So if you're looking for somewhere to hang out, in the days before New Year's Eve, this is definitely a good option. So this is gonna be like a bass-heavy festival. You see here we have Crank That. Another big one that's making news is the Levity B2B Richard Finger, squashing all rumors that someone from Richard Finger is also the same guy from Levity. So I think that that's a real cool culmination of like what a year's worth of, drama has been, or like rumors. So, maybe it still is. There's like a combo there. Who knows? Maybe Richard Finger will take off his hat and he will be one of the guys from Levity. Who knows? And they waited all year, so you're gonna have to be there. Marriott Drop-Ins, Magna Carta, Nina Geraci, Sarah Landry, Starjunk 95, Tiffany Day, Wheaton, Zed's Dead, and Zorza. Oh, sorry, Kiesling, Zed's Dead, Temper Festival. Don't go. Starjunk 95 was at Niteharts last year. Wheaton's having a really good year. Of course, Sarah Landry's having a big year. And so to see it go from like bass type show to including Sarah Landry tells me that there might be a little bit more variety. And down here we have some other headliners. Well, I guess like supporting acts: Bad Girl Bailey, Connor Q, Jordan Moody, B2B Snuffy, Pneumonic, Ramon Pong, CISO. All hopefully artists from San Diego. So if you're looking for something small, check this out. Yes, Jimmy, yes, you got it. He's gonna just like, I gotta go to the restroom, and comes back. So I think it would be cool to see like, what's gonna go on. Cause I feel like everybody's been talking about it for so long. And then to see them on a lineup is just like, I have questions and there's only one way to know. So I have to report. And you guys know me, like I want to really bring some of the newer festivals. I like bringing first to this channel, right? EDC Thailand, Niteharts, right? That would be so cool to kind of be able to bring Temper Festival to the channel. I mean, we're here in San Diego, why not? The biggest challenge for me is it's going to be Temper Festival, then crossed proper and cross proper. And there's no way I'm going to be able to have any of those days off. I'm going to be working that whole time. So it's going to be hard for me to not go, so it's very likely I will, because why not? Whew. Okay, let's play a song. Who should we play from this lineup and risk it? I want to play music. I feel like I've been considering playing some of the decks while like I prepare for the stream, or just like in the beginning of the stream, do a little set on the controller. And I'm like, we can play music. Like, why not? Yes, thank you. Okay, beer review. This is a San Diego Pale Ale, $3.94 from AleSmith. This beer has been around for a while, almost 10 years. $3.94 is the average, Tony Gwynn's all-time average, so that's why it's called the $3.94. Very San Diego-esque beer. Play the song of the artist with the just difficult name to pronounce. With the most difficult name. I think it was Nina Jirachi, because I said Ninjarachi. Magna Carta seemed kind of easy. Nina Jirachi, Sarah Landry, Wheaton. Cecil. Okay, it's definitely Nina Jirachi. Let's see. Is it a VTuber? No, it's a person. Magna Croatia. I feel like this would be something I would hear at Niteharts. Do. It's fast. How fast is that? I wish Apple Music showed BPM. Nice. Yeah, that was sick. I have been hearing about this artist lately on the internet, so definitely gonna check that out a little bit more. But yeah, good lineup for a new show coming out here in San Diego. All right, so let's pull up the next big festival happening this weekend, Elements Festival. That's happening like right now. People are heading to Elements Festival. They're already there. Some people are already there. The Porter I keep saying Ninja. The Porter Ninjarachi collab. Gonna have to check that out. That was definitely giving like Porter Robinson vibe or genre. All right, elements. So have any of you guys been to Elements Festival or considered going to Elements Festival? I think it happens in PA. So I think I got it pulled up. Yeah, it happens in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Honestly, have almost no clue where that is. I'm trying to find my phone. Be right back. I'm coming. Oh, my dog's following me. Ooh. Okay, Mrs. Tour Guide is on the way home. Long Pond, Pennsylvania. How far is that from Philly? Monroe County, Pennsylvania. I don't know. I could have literally just pulled this up on my computer. Okay, so this is north of Allentown, way north of Philly. It's probably closer to New York than it is to Philly. Northeast, southwest, just west of Philly, probably by just west of New York, probably by a few hours. So might be flying into. Yes, see, I keep going. It's like a reflex. It just looks so close. I'm gonna get it because the artist sounds really cool, and I'm a big name person. I always want to get names right, so I feel bad when I get them wrong. Okay, so Elements Festival. It's a camping festival. It's got 4 stages, really big EDM lineup, which probably wasn't always like that, and now it's probably more than ever before because all the festivals are now moving to EDM. Truthfully, at least that's what I've seen here in 2026. It's known to be one of the fastest growing festivals, and the weather here at Elements always seems to be part of the story. So we'll see what kind of stuff happens. Yeah, those poor people at Elements, they're getting hammered with storms and set delays already. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Would you guys do that kind of festival where, I mean, even Lala had the puddles and the mud. Would you do a festival like that? I don't know if I don't know if I would survive. I think I would be like kind of a weenie about it. I mean, I would want to try it, but I would probably be like really hard for me. I don't know. I guess I don't know. There's only one way to know. So I have to try it, right? But we'll see. So big names on this lineup include A-Track. I haven't seen A-Track in a lineup in a minute. Above and Beyond, A-Craze, AT Aliens. I think they settled their dispute with the guys from Atlanta. What is it called again? Oh my gosh. That's not Clips. Big Boy and Andre 3000, I believe. Yeah, I don't know if I could do. I mean, I probably could if, obviously if it were like a really nice RV or something. But even outside the RV, you're still going to be in the festival. So, and I don't know. I probably wouldn't do it unless it was like somewhere here in like San Diego or something. Some of the festivals that Insomniac puts on that's camping, like Nocturnal. Shout out to DJ Louis Love, who's going to be playing. Louis Love, who's going to be playing at Nocturnal, the old Camp OG. But yeah, I might do Nocturnal if I were ever to do one. I don't know if I could. Yeah, Dorothy says, puddles and mud is fun if there's not camping and long travel involved. Yeah. Yeah, like if I could just go out in the backyard or like go close by, like I can come back home, sure. But I don't know. But hey, at least they get to catch Big Gigantic's going to be there, Boys Noise, Charlotte DeWitt, Chris Lake. Even these first few lines are pretty solid. Chris Lorenzo, Clooney, Clausy, Crank That, Daily Bread, Excision, Ganja White Night. This lineup is really good. Grizz Chasing the Golden Hour, Hedex, that's some drum and bass. Whole, exclamation, I Hate Models, It's Murph, Katama, Level Up, Louis the Child, LSD. I mean, man, I feel like the lineup's good, but I don't know if I would camp. I'd hope that maybe there'd be a place where you could like get a hotel, and I would go. Porter, Robinson, Matroda, MPH, Of the Trees, Ray Volpe, Subfocus, Subtronics, the bass, the drum and bass, the house music, Walker and Royce, West End. We have Crank That, B2B, Wooly, or Wank That. I feel interested. I feel weird saying the name, but it's really funny. Wank That. White EG. This lineup's really good, but the mud does not sound that good. So some good names on this. This is happening this weekend. So if you're going or you're there, good luck. Or if you're thinking about going, maybe we'll go next year. I also don't mind watching from afar. Okay, let's see. We have some other news. Come up, let's see, pull it up. All right, from EDM.com, we have Skrillex in Chicago. From my Chicago fam, I think that's you. You guys are actually here in the chat right now. I was thinking about you guys when I saw this news, but 2 nights at Chicago's Navy Pier, an open to close set. That's almost like Skrillex's set at Red Rocks. So he had a similar show at Red Rocks where he basically opened for himself and then he played the rest of the show. So Skrillex is going to headline a 2-night run show. But yeah, I mean, we all know who Skrillex is. So if you're going to go, really excited for you. I think I saw tickets are going on sale soon. Let me see if I can get that real quick too. Skrillex, Chicago. Saw it somewhere. Winter tickets. Okay, if that wasn't enough, the pre-sale begins 8/12. Okay, I should. Okay, wait. Yes, yeah, wait. Pull it up, the lineup. Boom! Holy shit, I think I just saw this. This just got dropped 7 hours ago, so earlier today on Saturday. Okay, that's awesome. So he's playing both days, but on Saturday, it's just him. On Saturday, he's playing from open to close. Like, how are you gonna use the potty? How's he gonna go use the restroom? Or maybe there's gonna be a few intermissions. I mean, that makes sense. It's like opening set. You guys have to go. That sounds so awesome. Mrs. Tour Guide's gonna be on a trip, so she might not go, but like, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know if I could send it for a show in Chicago, but damn, that sounds so awesome. We could just fly over. But we did get to see him, you know, I think it was in 2025. We got to see him a few times, and I think that was pretty sick. So I feel like I've seen Skrillex enough for like the next 5 years. But good lineup. Knock 2 is going to be there. Is it going to be Knock 2 B2B Skrillex? Who knows? But really cool to see Skrillex at your guys' home base. We also have Outside Lands happening this weekend. Outside Lands is a pretty, almost similar to like a Coachella or Lolla vibe, where it has some good variety. And this is happening in Northern California in San Francisco. So for all my Bay Area fam, maybe this might be for you, or if you're coming down from like the Pacific Northwest, or even Utah, Idaho, Nevada area, this might be a good festival for you. I do have some friends going. We were thinking about going, but we have a lot of other things on the lineup too. But this is still a pretty good lineup. I mean, you have some variety. You have Charlie XCX there. Grizztronics is gonna be there. What's up, yours truly? What up, Lee? How you doing? Happy Thursday. How are you? Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Glorilla. Yo, Clips is gonna be there. Telling you, it's variety. Modest Mouse, I don't know. Like, I'm mostly an EDM, but I'm pretty sure that that's a really big band. You guys let me know. Hyper Beam is gonna be there. B2B with Odd Mom and Omnam. Yosuke Yukimatsu. Like, that's I think the Japanese guy who is bald and he like doesn't wear a shirt. It's really fast. So I would definitely catch his set if I could see him live. Kiki, she's got some songs with Armin that have been really popular. And I think she does one of the songs with Tiesto, I forget. It's not 1035. I forget. Kiki. What song is it, guys? The Kiki song with Tiesto. Kiki, Tiesto. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know. I think when this song first came out, this song came out in 2020. Let me verify that that's true. Well, I'll play it first while I look it up.
Let's get down business. Give you one more night to get
Not finding it.
We've had a million nights just like this.
I'm pretty sure this is Kiki.
Let's get down business. Mama, please don't want to I'm about to let my heart speak.
No, that's not it.
Friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down business.
It's not this. No, it's Kiki and someone else. This song is just good. Not the song Tiesto, but I almost was about to leave it on because it just sounded so good. Kiki Armin. Yeah, especially with Armin, this song was really cool. This is Kiki. Now, is she gonna? She's probably gonna do like her own set and then play all these different songs. Good song. Saturday have the Strokes, another big DJ, another big band. So really cool to see this kind of variety. So if you like variety, this is definitely the festival to go to, because on Saturday for you EDM lovers, Ben Bomer's gonna be there. It's Murph is gonna be there. Snow Strippers, Lane 8, Sultan, and Shepard for the Trans Fam. Laze Wu. They were playing at Horizon this year, so they're having a good year, having some good some good travel getting in. Thank you Lee, showing up. Sunday, Rufus the Soul, Baby Keem, Empire of the Sun, Death Cab for Cutie, Disco Lines, Boris Brescia. Yo, I would go, but it's just another one. Ooh, this, I don't know why that stood out to me, but if you know San Francisco, you know the LGBTQ community, the San Francisco Gay Men's Chorus is going to be there on Sunday. They're really good singers. I've seen it before. I support it. That's cool to see them on like such a big lineup. So Outside Lands happening this weekend, August 7th to the 9th. So if any of you guys are going anywhere, whether you're going to a show, you're going to a festival, be safe. There's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it for the news and the shows and the festivals. Right now, I am currently working on a new series for EDC Thailand. So Thailand is our EDC Thailand is happening in December. So, and that's one of my next biggest shows that I'm going to. I'm really excited. If you guys ever considered, if you've ever considered EDC Thailand, it's a really, really cool experience. Not just because of EDC, but mostly because you're in Thailand. Like, that's why I would recommend going to EDC Thailand. Like, if you've never been to EDC, or if you've never been to Thailand, or if you've been to Thailand and you haven't been, no, if you've been to EDC but you haven't been to Thailand, I would definitely check it out. Being in Phuket while you're there for EDC is like a whole vibe and experience. It's much different than being in Vegas for EDC for a lot of different reasons. I think everybody might have their own why behind EDC Thailand and Thailand in general. But for me, it is the holistic experience of being in Thailand and going to one of my favorite festivals. So the Thai people are really, really nice. They're so hospitable and they're so friendly. Wherever you go, they're super friendly. And that's probably one of the best parts. Like, I feel like right at home in a way, because like I'm from the Philippines, so being in Southeast Asia really feels like the spot for me. Quite often I was speaking like just basic Thai, like going to order, and people would be like, they just start speaking to me in fluent Thai as if I was Thai. And they would ask me if I was. I'd be like, actually, I'm from the United States, but I am Filipino. And they asked me how I know Thai. I'm like, I just practice, I think it's cool to go to different countries and learn the language that you're, of the local culture, just to be part of it and immerse of it and be able to order and order food, order drinks, talk to people, ask for directions or ask for help or whatever. Like, those are simple things. So going to Thailand is going to be really, really fun. Let me see here if I could pull up the lineup if you're interested in just checking it out. Not bad for, being all the way in Thailand. So we all for sure. Above and Beyond is going to be there. Alpha 9, Leveltronics, Horse Girl is going to be back. I think she was at EDC Thailand when we went last time in 2025. I'm excited for Green Velvet, B2B Steve Angelo, and so much more. Now, what we're doing right now is we plan for Thailand is just putting together like some things to do, some places to see. For my channel though, we're building like how to plan for EDC Thailand, like how to go to, prepare for international travel. So that's really exciting just to go through all that and to share that with you guys. I think it's a really fun international festival to go to. We're either considering flying into Bangkok or flying into Phuket are the two options. Last time we went in 2025, we went straight to Phuket, and all we did was stay in Phuket, which was not bad. However, I'm really excited to do Bangkok and then Phuket. Like that way we get the city feel, and then we also get the beach feel while we're there for the festival. So that's part of the planning guide, and then of course we'll do like some first timer tips for EDC Thailand. Like I'm really looking forward to sharing like all the differences, right? With all my experience with EDC Vegas, it's really cool to compare it and kind of present that to the viewers too. Yeah, I thank you. I'm really looking forward to putting that out there and sharing it with everybody, because I think it really is like a really great festival. I mean, I'd love to also do some of the other ones like EDC Mexico. I have a friend going to EDC Colombia. So yeah, maybe we'll have like a whole international EDC series. Like that's definitely on the list. You know, I think at the very least we could probably do EDC Orlando next. So coming soon. I'm really excited to also bring that out and share with you guys. So other than the Thailand series, I will also be trying to work on some of the EDC Vegas stuff, as a lot of people are still in the early planning phase, but it's a great time now to start thinking ahead to EDC Las Vegas. So excited for that. As for planning for it and talking about how to save money for it, I think we'll be maybe even have that on this next stream. I know I was going to do it a couple streams ago, but a lot of festivals coming out, not a new lineup. So let me see if I can find that note from last time. No, not down there. There's so many papers. Oh yeah, here it is. All right, so I got a little bit of time left. Thank you guys all for being here. I really appreciate you. We're gonna breeze through some of the money saving tips that we were gonna talk about a while ago. So we'll run through it. And hopefully if some of you guys are any of you guys planning for EDC Vegas right now? If any of you guys get your hotels yet? So I haven't even gotten a hotel. So far I've only gotten the ticket. Have you guys gotten flights for that yet? That seems kind of far actually. Probably you're gonna wait on flights, but start tracking your the prices of them. But yeah, so EDC Vegas also coming up. So if you are planning for that, there are some ways that you can save some money. Like right now, if you haven't booked your hotel for EDC Vegas 2027, I would consider doing that for sure. As for transportation, if you're looking to save money for EDC Vegas, I would definitely say drive. Have somebody who could be the DD, drive, save money. You don't have to, that will be like 4 or 5 people saving money on like shuttle prices for EDC. So if you just drive there yourself, it's gonna be a lot more economical, right? Especially if you're doing it for the first time. Dorothy says, you got suckered into going again in 2027. Oh my goodness, yeah. I don't know, I think I just really wanted to do it. Like, I haven't done it for 3 days in a few years, right? Last year in 2025 and 26, we only did it for 1 day. And going this year, it was like, it wasn't enough. 1 day for EDC for me isn't enough. Like how I want to enjoy EDC Vegas, I want to do 3 days. What's up, Tony? How you doing? Happy Thursday. Plan on driving all the way from Texas. That ain't bad. That's like a couple days, you know? You maybe stop in a couple states, or how long is that? That to me looks like a couple days, because I guess, I'm not sure what part of depending on what part of Texas, it could probably be like a couple days. But that would be cool. I wouldn't mind a road trip. I don't always take road trips, but I would do it. I wonder, yeah, from here to like Denver, for example, might be a trek. But now I'm thinking I might do it, because that would be a fun trek. Let's see. Yeah, if you're getting your hotel for EDC and you want to save money, definitely the number one thing to do is sign up for the rewards of the hotel that you're staying at. Where do you guys like staying for EDC Vegas? I personally like staying downtown. I like the Fremont Street area for EDC Vegas, just because the vibe, you know, like there's a shuttle stop nearby Fremont Street, but the vibe at Fremont is is very lively. It's very central, like everything's really close together in Fremont Street versus like if you're staying on the Strip, which is still like a really good option. I talk about that in a second. Everything is kind of far apart. So if you are going to be in the Strip for EDC Vegas, you're just going to kind of be like maybe at your hotel, unless you are going to be moving a lot, whether it's driving or walking. But Fremont Street would be my choice. I would, again, recommend getting the rewards just so you can get that best deal possible. Now, if you're staying on the Strip, there are a lot of pros. Right now, one of the biggest pros is Omnia Day Club that just opened up this year for EDC Vegas. It'll be back again next year. And that club is right there on the Strip, overlooking the Strip. It's busy, super busy. If you haven't seen videos, it's definitely busy at Omnia Day Club. But if you are going to stay on the Strip, I'd recommend the Caesars properties like the Harris or the Link. They're a lot more affordable. So if you're looking for something value, again, trying to save money for EDC Vegas, you're going to want to stay at some of the more budget-friendly hotels like Link, Harris, Flamingo. Planet Hollywood's a really good one too. And then towards the south side of the Strip, you have the Luxor, New York, Excalibur. Those are all really good hotels if you're trying to save some money, because also the food in those areas is a lot more affordable, like cheap pizza, cheap burgers. Now, some of the more bougie hotels, if you guys are bougie, like to spend a little money at your hotels for EDC Vegas, I recommend Fontainebleau, Cosmopolitan, the Vatican, the Venetian, Resorts World for sure. That would be my top choice. Like, I love staying at Resorts World for EDC Vegas. Man, living with you dogs, you guys are making me sneeze. What a day of I probably have sneezed more times in this live stream than any live stream before. As for other ways to save money, of course, my number one tip for saving money like day to day on the Strip is don't buy your food and drinks at the convenience store at the hotel. Definitely get your stuff at the Walgreens or the ABC store. Yes, I don't know why I was thinking the Vatican. Just the first thing that came to my mind, the Vatican. Is there a Sistine Chapel in the Venetian or the Palazzo? I think if I recall correctly, it is like an Italian theme, but that would be kind of interesting if they have something. I think they do have like a big fresco in one of the ceilings inside the Venetian. Tony says, thinking one weekend on the Strip and then one weekend off the Strip to relax. Are you going to EDC for one weekend, but Vegas for 2 weekends? Yeah. There's like a pope as your dealer. That'd be crazy. A bartender dressed as a cardinal, but like skimpy cardinal. But yeah, so great ways to save money. I really hope if you guys are going to EDC Vegas that when you're planning, you are thinking ahead and trying to save a little money where you can so that you can spend more money when you get there, right? Whether it's on gambling or merch or all those things. But at the end of the day, stay somewhere that fits your budget that you really enjoy. For me, if I could stay somewhere, it'd probably be Resorts World or the Golden Nugget. Those are my 2 favorite hotels. One on the Strip, one off at Fremont. But yeah, thank you guys all for being here. That's covering the latest news or the latest lineups that were dropped. We covered Niteharts. That lineup just dropped. Escape Psycho Circus, Temper Festival in San Diego. We know Elements Festival is happening this weekend. We know Skrillex just announced his show in Chicago. Lollapalooza just ended. Big weekend for John Summit. Did you guys go to Lollapalooza or did you stay far away from like the downtown area of Chicago? Tony, you're doing both weekends? Yo, I love that for you. That's awesome. We have another sub here who's doing both weekends, and I can feel it. I can feel how awesome that is going to be. I know this is the first time that they're doing both weekends, and that means usually as Rave tour guide we should be there. But I am not doing that this year. But I know that there will be the multiple weekends in the years to come. So excited for that. Dorothy says, monks and dealers, nuns walking around with drinks. I love that. The communion wafers. I went to a bar the other day that had a butterfly on a cocktail, and it looked like a communion wafer. The way that you take it out and you eat it, it's like I was getting the body of Christ at the bar. What an interesting theme. I feel like if you had a Vatican themed hotel, it'd be like one of the best. It would bring back theming, right? We need to bring back some theming. So what do you guys think? If you could go to any of these shows, what show would you go to? Would it be Temper, Psycho Circus? What show do you want to go to next? For something that I don't have a ticket to, something that I would actually go to if I got the tickets, where would you guys go? While you think, I think. I would like to know some other festivals too in your guys' area, because a lot of what I see is Southern California, so I'm trying to venture out and see what other shows are happening in the other parts of the country. Well, I mean, obviously, I'd love to go to EDC Orlando. That's in November. But I think realistically, if I'm going to buy tickets or something, it'd probably be Temper because it's in San Diego. It's convenient. So that would be my choice. But I also think I have to buy my ticket to Niteharts 2026. Yes, hope to meet you too, Tony. Love to see ya. I mean, I think being there for 3 days, I can have multiple meetups, so like everybody can go and I can see everybody, and everybody's got varying schedules and stuff, so it's hard. I don't know if my body would be able to handle 2 weeks either. ACL. ARC. Oh, yes. ARC would be cool. That'd be like techno for days. House music. ARC. And it's in Chicago. I need to do more shows in Chicago. I'm being Rave tour guide to the Midwest. No, not tear my ACL. Okay, so ACL's 2 weekends. All right, so Dorothy says Psycho Circus and ARC. Shawnee says ACL. Tony says preparing for Orlando. Wow, nice. You're going to EDC Orlando? I really need to go. I know that festival's been around for quite some time. But, it's just, of course, not as convenient as being here, like on the West Coast. So going out there is almost like an international trip for me. This is a good lineup. Okay, before we go, we'll check out these 2 shows you guys mentioned. I don't know if the EDC Orlando lineup is out yet, is it? It is. Oh, yeah, she is a rave warrior. Okay, Jimmy's vote is for ARC and North Coast. Okay, so we got a new one to look at real quick. Man, this is awesome. We are learning. I feel like if I went to another show in another part of the country, I would not know where to find them, So you guys are really helping out. We got 4 shows to look at real quick. We'll just breeze through the lineup. Boom. House music coming to Chicago. What a cool stage design though. Like that circle. Okay, September 4th to the 7th. It's coming up in a month. It's Labor Day, right? 4 day. It's a 4-day festival. 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn. Monday? It's crazy. All right, VIP. How much? Sold out. $950 for a 4-day VIP. Access to Global Skydeck and VIP at the main stage, plus VIP access stage at the expansions. That's pretty cool. I mean, I can be on stage. I've never been like backstage or like on stage before, so I might pay like extra money for that. Wow, 4 days is crazy. I've never even seen a show do 4 days before, or been to a show that does 4 days. That's a lot to cover. Kiki's back in the lineup. Azeka, Medusa, B2B Genesi. Oh man, I would love to see Medusa. I love Medusa, but we've also been going to their shows a lot this year. I'm like zooming in, but I forget I'm on a computer. The Blessed Madonna. Question mark, B2B Hiroko Yakamura. So, Rubies Forever. Interesting. Vintage Culture. Yo, this is a good lineup. Especially for the house heads out there. Oh, okay. I could be here for days. So that's ARC. Not a bad show. Not a bad lineup. ACL. Skrillex Weekend 1. So you don't get Skrillex for both weekends. You don't get Kings of Leon for both weekends. It's Skrillex Weekend 1, Kings of Leon Weekend 2. At least that's how I'm interpreting that. Charlie XCX, Rufus the Soul, Lord, 21 Pilots, Sophie Tucker. Yeah, there's some good variety. This would be a really cool festival to go to. It's giving, yeah, like I feel like Coachella is, and these type of shows, they're all like kind of similar where there's like good variety. I think it's just a traditional music festival with a good variety of genres. That's a good one. 2 weekends. EDC Orlando, back for 1 weekend. Maybe after this year, EDC Orlando is also going to announce 2 weekends. Who knows? Marlon Hofstadt's got the sunset set on Sunday. You have Martin Garrix, Medusa. Of the Trees has a sunset set. Malugi has a sunset set. Adventure Club. DeVault has one. Rossi. You have Skull Machine. That's a new B2B. BTSM and Kaiwachi. Might be one to check out. Good lineup. Yeah. Chef Boyar Beats. Love that. Really excited for you guys and your shows that you're going to. Dorothy says the first time they're doing the Monday, honestly, the price has gone up so much and it's not worth icon whatsoever. GA is pricey and you can only buy beer and wine. What? Global VIP is good, but 700. Very nice. Yeah. 4 days seems like a lot. I don't know. I guess I can't say it because I've never done it. So, but on the surface, I'm like, man, 4 days is a lot of raving. But I mean, like EDC Vegas is like 4 days. But yeah, some good shows. Was there one more? Pull up. North Coast. Is this also Chicago? Yes. Brownies and Lemonade stage takeover. That's awesome. Special guest Chris Lorenzo in this bit. Wait, was that Chris Lorenzo? Yes, it is. I think so. I forget. Bunt. We were talking about Bunt on one of the last streams. Crank That, Davin Fisher, Ganja White Knight, Grizz Griffin, Holy Priest, Illenium B2B Slander at North Coast. Holy moly. Sammy Vergi curates Levity B2B Tape. Oh, you know, I feel a certain way when I read these lineups and I see these like combination of artists. I can feel like my body get excited, and I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but I can sense excitement that I didn't used to sense for other shows. Because for me, it was always Insomniac. And when I was living in New Jersey for a few years, so fun fact, I lived in New Jersey from like 2011 to like 2010 to 2011. And then moved back to San Diego in 2012. There just wasn't a lot of EDM where I was. So like I was close to Philadelphia. And I got to see Excision at one of his small shows at a club in Philly. And he brought, you know, those big ass speakers. I forget what he called, but whenever he had a lineup, Excision was on there, he would like list the name of the speakers. And it was fun. Like I was like, yo, I love dubstep back. It was like 2011. I saw Excision in Philly. I saw Laid Back Luke while I was in Philly. I saw Showtech while I was in Philly, but all of them were small shows, and there just weren't festivals like this at the time in that area. Like I went to this one Warped Tour type EDM show in Philly once, and it was just different, right? It was not like when I went to Beyond Wonderland in 2010, or I did end up going to Beyond Wonderland in 2011, and later again in 2012, 2013. And those shows were different. And so like to see shows like this happening in Chicago, you know, the ones in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania now, like this is awesome. So if I lived in Chicago, I'd probably be at ARC and probably at North Coast. Are they on the same weekends? September 4, September 6, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it is. They're in the same weekend? So you have to choose? I'm not even going, and I'm feeling like I'm having a hard time choosing between the two. That's rough. Yeah. I feel like I would end up maybe like you could do a couple days here, you could do a couple days there. Bolo's gonna be there. Gesture, Gravedigger, Sippy, Wookie. Richard Finger's also on this lineup. I'm like I have contacts in, but I still feel like I can't see this lineup. There's a whole rivalry between ARC and North Coast. I feel like there is. I feel like there's probably like I'm getting like a vibe. People are probably like, oh, which one did you go to? But like, I would want to go to both. But I definitely think like there's probably way more house music in North Coast. But I mean, Sammy Vergie's on this lineup. Fisher's on this lineup. Like, now it's like, what does it come down to is like, what amenities for me? I'm like, okay, I like Insomniac shows where like there's all the lights and all the cool, fun side quests to do. You know, it's not just EDC Vegas that has like the side quest thing. Like you can find those side quests at like Beyond Wonderland, Escape Psycho Circus. Like they have those type of things. So do either of these shows have those differences? Or do they have like art installations? Oh my goodness, the Cubs versus the Sox. So yeah, when I was in there, people asked that, and I was like, Cubs versus Sox. I'm like, look, man, I'm a Padre fan. But this is cool. What a nice lineup. Thanks for sharing. Damn. It just, maybe the shows in San Diego, they just like hit a little bit differently for me. Or in Southern California, they hit differently. Where like, I don't really want to go to them as much anymore, but like, I'd really love to go to these shows. Like I've been to the Beyond Wonderland, Escape, Nocturnal in the NOS Center, but I haven't been to the new ones like Apocalypse, Dream State, Day Trip. Day Trip looks cool, but doesn't look like something I'd want to go to because there's a lot of fighting, and I like a player. But these shows seem really cool. It's kind of like the whole going to Thailand thing. Like if I go to North Coast, not only could I be at North Coast, but I'll also be in Chicago. Like I really enjoyed Chicago. I did not have enough time in Chicago. I mean, I spent time with my family, but I only had like one day and did all the most basic things. I want to do different things. I want to go to a show. I went to the Bean and I went to the Starbucks, the big Starbucks Reserve. But if I could go to this, that would be really fun. So we're 3 minutes over. It's about 7:30. Want to thank you guys all for being here. If you haven't yet, smash that like button. Next week we'll be back. Aim for like 6:15, 6:20, just depends. I got off work a little bit late, so I had to push it a little bit. We'll talk about the next week's festivals and shows. We'll talk about any new news that we have, whether it's some new lineup drops. Maybe we have some more. We didn't cover all the New Year's Eve shows that were happening, so we'll definitely be checking that out. Again, we'll cover that again next week. We'll check out some of the New Year's shows. We'll see what New Year's shows are in Chicago. Maybe in the New York, Philly area. House at the Bean event this Sunday. What's the House at the Bean event? I need, like, is it a coffee thing? Or, wait, House at the Bean? Like house music at the Bean in Chicago, like Millennium Park? Okay, I think I caught on to that. Took me a minute. That's funny. That sounds fun, if that is the case. Free house techno show. Okay, yeah, see, that sounds fun. I love a good free show, especially at a nice landmark like the Bean. Choose Chicago, Millennium Park. That sounds fun. Okay. It doesn't seem like a coffee house thing. Okay, Millennium Park Summer Series. Wait, no, this is not the same. But is this the venue or is it like outside of the Bean? That's so cool though. Like I feel like San Diego does not have free shows. So love that for you guys. You should definitely go to that show because I would go. Go there for me. And let me know how it is. All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. Share it with your friends. Hit that like button. But most importantly, just come hang out with us again next week. Dorothy, thanks for being here. Jimmy, thanks for being here. Logan, you was here earlier. We had Lee with yours truly. Thank you for the super chat. We have Tony's in here. Big shout out, Shawnee9574. I appreciate all you guys showing out for the live stream today and all your continued support. I couldn't do this without you guys, and that's why I'm here today. It's because I want to be here, support you guys, and keep bringing the news. So yes, you have a great weekend too. Enjoy House at the Bean. Hope you get some good weather, some smoke-free weather. Hope things are improving over there. Yes, tomorrow's Friday. It might already be Friday. No, not yet Friday for anybody. Probably 11 o'clock. But either way, tomorrow's Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye for now.